What's up guys, Steve here with Speed Kings. We just took this Street Glide Ultra out for a ride from Quade Harley-Davidson. I gotta say, it's definitely a different ride than what I've used to. I've never ridden a Street Glide, and to be truthful, I'm not very good at riding bikes in stock formation. I haven't done that a lot. Most of the time when I get a bike, it just gets ripped apart right away. Thanks for that, appreciate you. Go to Quade Harley-Davidson, thank you. I noticed, and this is probably just the way I ride, that I'm kind of putting my weight on top of the bars. That's a lot of weight to put on bars when I'm doing like slow speed turns. So I got a little uncomfortable there. I guess just I'm so used to having my bars a little higher. I think if I were to do this, I would have the bars a little higher, maybe put a T-bar on this. I know they changed a lot of features. There's a lot of cool things they did, but that's one thing that I would have to do to continue to ride this for some long distance stuff. All in all, the bike felt really good. The 117 power plant, you know, it packs a punch. You got more than enough space to put anything you would ever need on the road, being that you got your tour pack, your saddlebags, you have your lower leg storage, and you know, one of my favorite features of the new Street Glide is the glove box. You know, it fits your phone, or for some of you 2A guys, you can fit something in there as well. You also have your charging port in there, which you now switch to USB-C. That's kind of a big deal. If you're a techie person, USB-C, you know it's a big deal. So, all in all, it's a great bike. They got a lot of new things they did with the Rockford Fosgate stereo speakers. You got still your new upgraded vent system. In the leg lowers, you have some controllable vents there as well, so that way you can control airflow coming at you. A couple of things that I would go after right away, and if I purchased this bike, I would swap the seat out. Unlike the Road Glide seat that I rode, this seems to be the same as the old material where you're kind of sliding around a little bit on there, and I just don't like that movement. So, little simple things. They always say the Harley is the down payment to your parts. So you buy the bike, then you go after the parts. That's one of the things I would switch out. I'd go to a nice Saddlemen seat like always, something comfortable with a nice little lumbar support in the back. It'll keep you stuck in. They always have the matching pad for your tour pack, so you're gonna win there. This thing comes with all the features, and when I say all the features, I mean even heated grips. Factory heated grips. I really like that they put the button on the end of the grip. It shows on the display here what position of heat temperature your grips are in, 1, 2, or 3. It's a really cool feature, something that I could see like long touring, cold times like in Wyoming or something crazy. You're gonna definitely need that. All in all, great bike, ready to hit the road, ready to tour. Another feature that I kind of dug that it seems like Harley's doing is getting away from all the chrome. I'm a chrome guy, I love chrome, but I know some people don't. And if you notice on the tour pack here, they got the black rack. They got the black bag crash bars. You know what I mean? So they're definitely going around and getting rid of all the chrome that they used to do, and they're starting to throw some black in the mix. Even the side of the bag has the black hardware, and the tour pack also has the black handle right here. So really cool, I like that. I just think it's a good idea. Some dudes don't care for all the chrome and just want like a simpler look. It's pretty cool seeing the new upgraded Street Glide fairing. First time I've ever ridden a Street Glide. This is one thing that's grown on me. I kind of like this fairing. The side profile is really cool. You know, it's really kind of a little space agey in the front, like in a good way, you know what I mean? I don't know, I'm kind of digging it, I'm not gonna lie. It's a nice looking fairing. It feels good, it blocks the wind well, you know? I'm into it. Another little feature on the touring models is they have an adjustable brake lever. If you needed to adjust the brake lever on how far or how close it is to you, it already has that built into the stock brake lever. That's something pretty cool that a lot of people can utilize. You know, all these new touring models, they got the 117 power plant. This thing is a monster in a stock formation. Plenty of room to just whop, you know. I was surprised. Again, I've ridden a bunch of big motors, and I was very surprised at this 117. In a situation where I'm just gonna do a bunch of long traveling, I'm leaving this motor alone and just running it. That way the warranty's there, and I can run it to any service center to get it fixed if something were to happen on the road. Another feature, they have the new side panels. They have the bags, you know what I mean? There's so much room in these bags. I feel like they're a little bigger than the previous models. I'm not sure on that, but they seem to be a little bigger. But again, the bike just feels more nimble. It feels lighter on its feet. Some of the other features I enjoy, just like the new Road Glide, I like that they moved the high beam switch over here to the control. It just makes it a little easier to use, simpler, you know. They have the new hand controls with all the features. You have your new infotainment system. Again, you have modes, which is always fun. Right here, this button right here, you switch between road mode, rain mode, sport mode, and you have a few modes that you can adjust on your own. Those are very cool features. And again, infotainment system, you can change the gauge layout. You can change the color from black or white, or put on an auto setting. So it's white during the day, black during the night, fun stuff like that. Really cool features. I think they really did a good job with the infotainment system, implementing the Rockford Fosgate speakers, and just the little features they have of moving the gauges and the different sport modes, rain mode and stuff like that. It really gives the rider a better experience and just some more control during different things. You also have, features where you can just turn traction control off. This bike comes set up with cruise control already, ready to rock and roll. A lot of fun stuff like that. It has it set up already with the USB-C. You can have your Apple CarPlay, your map, your whatever you need on the screen. I mean, that's a beautiful feature no matter what. So all in all, great bike, fun to ride. I think if you're doing some long, big, huge touring, this is the bike to get. Throw a different set of bars on there, maybe a different seat, you're ready to rock and roll. Hit me up directly. I can send you Brandon's cell phone number. He'll make a deal with you directly if you're looking for a bike.